What's up, everyone? How are you? I'm here. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I mean, you guys know I'm always kind of late. But it's great to see everyone. How's you guys doing? Sorry I haven't streamed the last 2 days. I had kind of a crisis at my house, so... What's up, Luca? I'm doing good, man. I had a bit of a natural disaster. Well, not a natural disaster. I had a fucking pipe burst on my first floor because it's been so cold. So basically my whole first floor was flooded. My whole first floor of my house was flooded. It was a lot. It was pretty heavy. I felt like I was like on the Titanic. So, yeah, it's okay. I mean, you know what? They're just things, right? I mean, who needs a $900 rug? Who needs a beautiful $900 rug? You know, I don't need a $900 rug. So, did you skimboard that shit? I could have. Hey, Amanda, did you check my story on Instagram? There's something there for you. My white dog page. Hey, Kaisa. I did not skimboard it, mind the gap. Good to see you. But yeah, it was a lot. It's still not completely fixed yet. I'm gonna try and fix it myself later. So, but yeah, you know, such is life. So, I mean, I had to shut off all the water in my house, so I don't have running water. But I'm gonna try and fix it later myself. Otherwise, like I told Amanda, I mean, if I can't fix it myself, it'll probably cost like $3,000. So if I can't fix it, I will probably just, you know, like burn my house down and collect the insurance money. So, you like my hair? Thanks. I like that you said cool hair.
You want to take a cookie to go?
Thanks, Diesel. Diesel, do you just go around on YouTube telling people that Jesus loves them? Best plan B ever. But it's really warm out today, luckily. I think it's gonna get colder later, but... Diesel, are you setting me up for a That's What She Said joke? What's wrong with the pipe in my house? What's up, William Gavilet? Who's Mickey Avalon? That's a cool name, though. Oh, one of my... It's been like freezing here. It's been like negative 18 in New York. Sorry, that's Celsius. And one of my pipes burst. And I walked downstairs yesterday morning, and there was just water hemorrhaging. It was like when the Titanic hit that fucking iceberg. There was just water pouring in. So... yeah, so one of my baseboard heating pipes that I run my heat through, it froze and then it burst. Diesel, I appreciate your help, brother. And you're sucking me into this, but I gotta try to stay on topic here, which is not easy for me to do. Mind the gap, you retracted a statement? I should mark this day down. Oh yeah, for everybody new, I'm Stefan. And thanks for joining me. This is the White Dog Tarot. Before we start, if you want to help me pay for my my pipe, my burst pipe in my house, please feel free to join my membership program. Yeah. Yeah, I have 3 tiers of White Dog Army membership if you're interested. First tier, you get access to all my members only videos, and second, and you get priority questions in all my live shows. And second and third tier, you get private reading every month. Do I need a floating mattress? Probably. You know what, guys? It's just life. I mean, there's always things to get stressed out about. It was definitely stressful, but it could be worse, you know? Life's not terrible. So... I mean, what do they say? Well, I don't know if they say it. You know what I say? I think I've come to the conclusion about myself, finally, that a lot of pain usually transforms and ignites me, and love energizes me and inspires me. And if you're really lucky, you get both in that order. So... Aw, thanks, Manda. Yeah. Well, you make it a little bit easier to not complain, but... Oh, thanks, William. Hey, Mindy. Well, you know what? I know it might be borderline delusional, but, you know, a good baseline that I always use when I have to go through something, like, deeply frustrating, or like, how the fuck am I gonna take care of this? I always just try to recall a time where I was in a way worse situation, and then I kind of use that as a baseline for some perspective. So, I mean, I'd certainly rather be dealing with a broken pipe than back in Atlanta County Jail, so... or homeless. Hey, Fifi. Rachel, Mindy, great to see you guys. William, I think you're new here. Guys, I found this, like, 80s punk rock jacket buried in my closet today. I kind of love it. What do you guys think? Mindy, it's going pretty good. I have to... Mindy, I have to thank you for... And you, Rachel. Well, of course I have to thank Amanda, but... thank you guys for being part of my membership program. You guys are helping me pay for my first floor flooding, which I still have no idea how I'm gonna fix. And guys, I do offer private readings if anybody's interested. So please connect with me through email or on Instagram. I offer half-hour readings for $40 and hour readings for $75. I might start offering consultations just for help without tarot, but I'm not sure about pricing yet. I'll have to get back to you guys on that. I would call it life coach, but I don't own any yoga pants, so it doesn't feel appropriate. All right. Rachel, I feel like you asked me to pull a card for you the other day, and I didn't get to. Guys, you know what? I love streaming here. I might have to try and start streaming at home more when my house isn't flooded, because I don't think any of my videos monetize when amazing 80s music is playing. So every time I stream, YouTube says I can't monetize the stream. So okay, Rachel, what's going on with you? Do I like Fika? Who's Fika? Hey, Crystal. Kaisa, who's Fika? What is that? Is that a band? And if so, can you send it to me in the group chat? Crystal, hope you're great. I'm doing good. I'm gonna go home and try and fix my burst pipe in my in my living room kitchen. But other than that, okay, Dr. Soda, can I ask you a question? Dr. Soda, it's great to meet you. Can I ask you a question? And I'm being serious. So you saying that on my channel, I imagine you say that on a lot of channels. What's your intention? And I'm being completely serious. Like, what's your intention with doing that? Like, are you trying to convert people? Because I kind of feel like you probably have a 0% conversion rate, if I had to take a guess. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Crystal. You're so sweet. I'm not... Come on, Mind the Gap. You know I don't get fucking triggered by anybody here. It's more just a matter of curiosity. Because sometimes I feel like people don't even know what the fuck they're trying to do. What's up, 33rd frame? I really don't get mad at my chat ever. I think we have a good vibe here. So I mean, I get a little bit frustrated with ignorant people sometimes, but we are all unicorns. I love that. Hey, Billy. Great question. Aw, Kaisa, you didn't have to delete Sean's comment. You didn't have to delete Sean's comment. That was pretty, that wasn't too invasive. Oh, it was Jonah? Oh, it was Jonah? Okay. Come on. I don't like blocking people. Only like really fucked up comments. It's okay, let it go. We like to give people redemption here before we cut them off forever. Sure, Nicole. Billy, if you're still here, thanks for the question. You know, the best way to learn tarot is if you want to. Get a deck. I would strongly advise you to get the traditional one, the Rider-Waite deck, to start with. Get a good book to learn. And if you want, I teach beginner lessons too. So I do 1-hour beginner courses. That's for everybody. So I've actually done a couple. Basically, the first course, we meet up, and then I leave you in the middle of the woods with just a tarot deck. And I see how far you can get out of the woods using just your intuition and your tarot deck. We've only had one death, but besides for that, pretty good. Oh, thanks, Nicole. That's really sweet of you. I don't do birth chart classes. That's not my thing. I know where my limits are, you know? I don't know much. I mean, astrology interests me. I wouldn't say I know enough about it to consider myself educated or to have any informed opinions about it, so. Nicole, I'm gonna pull a card for you. Thank you so much for finding my show. And I will say, this is gonna be very radical, guys. I think there's a lot of value to astrology, astrological placements, individually. Like as an individual, I actually, my stepmom actually introduced me. This guy he's a doctor. He's got a PhD in charts, like astrology. I don't know what his title is. He's a genius. Like, you tell him your birth chart or like your placements when you were born, your time. It's almost like borderline psychic how he reads charts. But that being said, I don't really put a lot of personal stock or value in like, oh, he's a Virgo. That means it's not gonna work because she's, you know, a Pisces. I don't put really any stock anymore in compatibility with signs. I mean, maybe vaguely. I do think there's a lot of substance to like it being representative of who we are once we like really look into our birth chart. But as far as being like, oh, what's your sun sign? What's your sun sign? You guys are compatible, you guys are not. I really don't. I would almost say I don't believe in it at all. So, and I have my reasons. I could go into it in more detail, but. Hey Pranja, how have you been? I saw that you added me on Instagram and you and Amanda became friends. Alright, let's pull a card, Nicole. Pranja, how are you? I'm so glad you're back. Can you tell us what's going on? Pranja, we're really proud of you, by the way. Every pot has a lid. I like that. Nicole, where are you chatting with us from? And I'm Stefan, it's great to meet you. And guys, please hit the thumbs up button. And please join my membership program. And please feel free to donate so I can fix the pipe in my first floor, and I don't have to start selling organs. Oh, you're in Long Beach? I'm in New York too, Nicole. I'm upstate in Hudson Valley. I live in Hudson, New York. Hey, Nadia. This is stupid. Well, that was a great question. This is stupid. Can you please hang tight? I'm gonna pull a quick card for Nicole. This is stupid. Thanks for the question. Guys, I will always prioritize poignant, interesting questions rather than how does my ex feel, so. And it's great to meet you. Ranja, I am so fucking proud of you. Your mom said she won't let you marry him? Pranja, I'm so proud of you. You know, one thing I didn't ask you a lot about, I was concerned, my biggest concern, truly last time, from what you said, and I guess I was wrong, I was concerned that your parents were putting pressure on you, like, despite knowing what kind of person he was. So I'm so fucking relieved to hear that, Pranja. You know what, Pranja? This is what I would say. I think there's an expression like, or saying proof of concept. Pranja, everything you told us, I think you have enough proof of concept to already make an informed decision. And now that you told your mom, this guy, and I want you to realize how much fucking power you took back. One, by acknowledging this, and two, by talking to your mom. I'm really fucking proud of you, okay? That you took back your power. And when I say that, this guy has to fucking prove himself to you. And I don't think he will. Hey, Scorpio. Alright? You don't have to prove anything to this guy. But guys like this probably won't change. Alright? But your mom supports you. That's huge. If your guys are close. So, you don't even owe this guy another heart-to-heart conversation. You know? It sounds like you've tried and he's totally minimized you. So, I'm proud of you, Pranja. Pranja, you know what I promise? You will not spend the rest of your life alone, okay? You will meet someone else. And hopefully you'll learn from this guy what's right and what's not right. Because that guy sounded truly fucking horrible. And it was just like a bad foreboding for it getting a lot worse. So, what kind of man doesn't want you to have friends, or wear makeup, or wear a dress, or have a job? That's fucking disgusting. Haven't heard that one before. All right, Nicole.
You want to be able to read? Just
Okay, Nicole.
no.
Nicole, the universe really supports what you've been doing as far as, I think, kind of alchemizing some of the bad experiences you've had. I don't know how fresh they are. They don't feel fresh, but you said all thanks to me, Pranja? Pranja, I'm not going to take any credit. I didn't do anything. You did. You did everything. All right? But that's very kind to you. You know, sorry, Nicole. Pranja was going through a lot last show. I know I'm getting off. Pranja, the reason I started this show, the main reason, was so I could remind other people, if I'm lucky enough, what it's like to actually want to be happy again. Guys, we all fucking, like, when did we all just give up on the idea of wanting more for ourselves and being happy? You know, it's so fucking sad. And I used to do that too. I mean, a lot of you guys know. I almost had to die to realize that. I'm trying to remind everybody to stop settling. You know? I mean, fuck. You know, I was thinking about this last night, and I know this is kind of idealistic, but guys, think about like the 12-year-old us, like when we were kids. Like, would they be happy with the life that we chose for ourselves now? You know, dream fucking big. And don't be in a relationship with somebody unless you're madly in love with them. What's the point? Oh. Is my death squad still here? I know Crystal is. Is my Scandinavian death squad still here? All right. All right, Nicole, keep yourself balanced, okay? Do you see his hand? It's actually the same, it's the same hand sign that the Hierophant is making. It's very spiritual, so. What's up, Fly Eagle Fly? So don't hang out here. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not making you fucking stay. Okay. I'm sorry, someone asked me and Nicole, it's great to see you and meet you. Somebody asked me a question about intuition. I don't know if they're still here. And guys, I do offer private readings if anybody's interested. I offer half-hour readings for $40 and hour readings for $75. And you guys are welcome to... Oh, thank you, Nikki. That was so sweet. Okay, this is stupid. You're still here. Thank you so much, Nikki. Yeah, guys, you can email me or connect with me on Instagram. My contact's in all my video descriptions if you're interested in setting up a private reading. Nicole, you can email me. What's up, Jesse James? Nicole, my contact info, it's at the top of every one of my video descriptions, and it's also on my YouTube channel page. It's the whitedogtarot@gmail.com, though, and I'd be happy to make time for you. Okay, Nikki. This is stupid. What's your name, by the way, so I don't have to call you that? And thank you for hanging tight. I'm gonna pull a card for Nikki. I always prioritize super chat donations. So. What's your name, by the way, though? And thank you, Nikki. Thanks for that donation. 1 second, guys. Okay. All right, Nikki. Oh, Nikki, that's so grateful. I'm so grateful. What do you mean it's not much? That means so much to me. Thank you. Trust me, if every one of my subscribers was kind enough to donate what you did, I could replace all the broken pipes in my house. Guys, my first floor flooded yesterday. That's why I didn't stream. It was a lot, so. But thank you, Nikki. All right, Nikki, let's pull a card for you. Where are you chatting with us from? And then we're gonna do This Is Stupid 66. UK. Okay. Amanda, you dyed your hair? You dyed your hair? Okay. Hey, Dawn. All right, Nikki, let's see. And thank you again for the donation. So, all right. Yeah, guys, I'm Stefan for everybody new. So, thanks for finding my show. Nature's hair dye, as they call it, right? Actually, Amanda, you know what works really good? I've been told, besides that, of course, besides period blood. My friend, like one of my best friends, Lisa, she said beet juice works really good. Beet juice. Amanda, you're lucky you're a mod. I think Crystal might have blocked you for that comment, if you weren't. Alright, let's see. Alright, Nikki. Nikki, can you tell me about yourself? What do you do for work? How old are you? Beautician? You know, actually, Nikki, my moderator, Amanda, I think she used to do that. or something similar. You know what? So, guys, do you remember I was just talking about the Ten of Swords for Nicole? This is obviously a different deck than the last one I was using, but do you remember I said the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords, they're making the same symbol? So I got the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. This is Taurus energy, by the way. You know, Nikki, this actually feels like a new spark, kind of, or I don't know, like this newfound spark for, I think, your own spiritual journey. I don't know what you're talking about, Mind the Gap, but that's deep. Are you talking about me, Mind the Gap, or are you talking about Amanda? Nikki, this feels like a start of your spiritual journey. Absolutely not, Stefan. That's funny. Hey, Jason. World card. Wow. You know, Nikki, it's funny. I've said this before on my show, and I think it's interesting the way that each one of us kind of individually conceptualizes time, especially with age. A lot of times, I think the way we look at time, it almost feels wrong, time is not linear, it's more cyclical, as I've come to understand it, especially through tarot. We live in cycles, some cycles longer than others, and some of us live trapped in cycles, and I think you're on the verge of ending a very significant one. Like, this is completion. This feels like something learned or understood about oneself. And when it shows up with the World card, to me, that usually I think goes with not just like closing out or completing things, but it also comes with some kind of like reward or like good luck or good fortune. So it looks great. It looks really great, Nikki. I'm actually going to tell you a really great quote, Nikki, and this is for Nicole too, because I know you said you're a little bit older. Not that it matters. I shouldn't say that. You're not that old. But I actually read this week, and this is for everybody. You guys know David Bowie? Rest in peace, David Bowie. David Bowie says, and I'm going to probably misquote him a little bit, but he said, the best part about aging is let me just, hold on. I want to make sure, I wrote it down because it was so beautiful, and I want to say it correctly, so give me a second. Here's the quote from David Bowie, and I think it's very bigger than us. The extraordinary, he says, the extraordinary part of aging is the process. The extraordinary process of aging is where we become the person we were always meant to be. And I love that. I remind you of the babe with the power. I love that, Crystal. Well done, Crystal. Crystal, you know, in all the time of getting to know you, I've never known you to be subtle. So I'm very impressed. So I like that, Crystal. That was very well placed. Crystal, of course, is talking about the movie Labyrinth, which was one of my favorites. So, but it's true, you know, that is the extraordinary part of aging. It's the process where, you know, we turn into the person we were always meant to be. So, wow. That's funny. Sorry, I just had to look at that blocked comment. Alright. So, anyway, okay. Since we don't have any more super chats, this is Stupid 66 has been waiting patiently. The real us is ideal, guys. And that's why I always, you know, say to people, you know, guys, it's our, you know, our world fucking makes us insecure. You know, I mean, and a lot of times insecurities are like, it's just, we're conditioned to be insecure. But, guys, to me, being happy comes from not comparing yourself to other people, you know? A lot of people can't do it. It's extremely liberating when you can. You know, the only person you should ever really compare yourself to, I guess, to honor what David Bowie said, the only person you should ever really compare yourself to is the person that you used to be, you know, or who you were a year ago. In my case, that's what I try and do, to see what kind of person I'm becoming, or if I've changed at all, you know, so... It's true, Dawn. Yeah. You do care a lot less about what other people think as you get older. I mean, guys, I'm sure we have people in all age demographics here. It's just a truth. You know, the older you get, the smaller your friend circle gets, but it feels better. I mean, damn, I'm 37, I used to have so many friends, and it's not that I hate those people now, but your circle gets smaller and smaller, but better the older you get, because you realize who's actually there for you, who's actually going to be there for you when you need it. So usually the wider your circle is, the more fake you have to be, you know? So damn, Crystal, now I have that song from Labyrinth stuck in my head. Alright. Okay. Okay, this is stupid. Can you tell me your real name so I don't have to call you that? That is the truth, Nicole. I mean, come to my attention that maturity and age are two parallels that very infrequently converge. Did you say your name is Cry? Thank you, Crystal. And to whoever commented that my shirt's unbuttoned, this is the oldest shirt I own. I think it's like, it's at least 10 years old. This doesn't even button. If I button it, it'll just come undone. So just fucking deal with it. And you know what? I wouldn't fucking button it even if it could. So, alright. Your name's Cry? Is that your nickname? Okay. Tangi. Okay. Alright, Tangi. Can you please ask your question again? Because I thought it was really poignant and wonderful. And I think everybody would benefit from that. Could you write it again? Hey, Lindsay, it's great to see you. Emerald, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a question. But while we're waiting for Tangi to write that, Emerald, you don't need me for this. Guys, do we really need divination to know something about someone who's already shown us who they are? Come on. That's right, Yona. I think there's an Atmosphere album. When life gives you lemons, paint that shit gold. Intuitive guidance from ego. Tangi asks. Great question. Tangi, thank you for asking that. I think everybody. I think this is something for everyone because, you know, at one point, Tangi, I found myself asking the same questions, you know, Tangi, this is what I would tell you. You know, I think intuition is such a nebulous word to a lot of people. You know, to me, I can tell you very clearly how I was able to decipher it. Guys, intuition, in like its rawest form, it's feeling. It's a feeling we get. Something should feel right. And when it feel like the feeling that we get with an intuitive nudge, it often is not something that lingers. So, for instance, ego is something that tends to be anxious and we overthink. Intuition is a feeling about something. Ego, to me, is not fleeting. It's when we overthink and start like intellectualizing or getting anxiety. Intuition should never make you anxious. Okay? Ever. Who's doing mod work? You know, Tangi, this goes for everybody, guys. All I can ever do is speak from my own personal experiences and my own journey. And I am someone who definitely approaches this very fucking different than I think any other reader. And I'm sure many of the people who watch me regularly know that. I'm somebody who tries to always balance like left and right brain, like logic, objective reasoning, like discernment with my intuitive feelings about things. And I've said this before, and it's my truth, and I think it's a universal truth that a lot of us seem to miss. You know, it is so difficult to determine intuition from like fear when we have yet to kind of look at ourselves clearly about things. You know, it's so important to understand where our issues come from before we can really trust our intuition on things. You know, we need to be real with ourselves. Like, for instance, do I have a hard time trusting people? Like, how does my trauma, or like the things that I've had to go through, the bad things with like past relationships, how does that impact and affect the way I see things now? Hey, Thelma. Good to see you. Because, like, for instance, Tangi, if you've been cheated, and I'm not saying you have, but if you've been cheated on before, and you know deep down that really doesn't matter what somebody shows you, you're gonna be like thinking that they're cheating on you in the back of your head. That's your ego. That has nothing to do with intuition. But guys, intuition is not something that's it's not supposed to feel like anxiety. Intuition is not supposed to feel like that, like tightness on your chest. You know, it's not supposed to feel like anxiety, and it's not supposed to be a thought that keeps lingering and that you're just like obsessing over. You know, hey RJ Guess, it's great to see you. You're our newest White Dog Army member. You know, guys, I've said this before. To me, like, the rawest form of intuition, and this is gonna be so overly fucking Bukowski, but it's love. To me, the rawest form of intuition is love. Like that feeling that you get about someone. or something, you know? You should never have to intellectualize or overthink how you feel about somebody, you know? Good or bad. So I can tell you right now, if you're unsure if you're talking about a person, if it's your ego or intuition, you should always be sure about somebody. Somebody should always feel right to you. If you have to tell yourself why someone's right, that's not your intuition. That's you picking somebody for all the wrong reasons. Kind of like what Pranja was struggling with. What's up, Spider Blunt? Yeah. Okay. You said you get an intuitive hit and then your ego or wounded self takes over. You know why? Because you're not listening to it, Tanji. That's the hard part. That's when the universe starts fucking with us. When we get the right feeling and we reject it. Like, you know what? We get that feeling like, you know what? I know this person's not right for me, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to walk away. Or, you know what? I know I shouldn't be at this job. My intuition's telling me that what I really want is to pursue this, go back to school, whatever. And we reject that. Guys, it's so fucking scary at first to walk by what we feel because we're conditioned to not do that. You're always worried it's wrong. Why? Why, Emerald? You know, guys, if we're talking... Are you being serious, Banda? Hey, Beth. Beth, it's great to see you. All right, Yona. Sure. I hope that was helpful, Tanji. I could keep talking about this a lot. I mean, guys, I have a lot of thoughts on this. And, you know, guys, I know I have some very strong opinions about things. And that, coupled with the way I feel about myself, I know that I can come off a little, like, prickly to people. And a lot of people misjudge. I think a lot of people judge me incorrectly. You know, I think they misconstrue, I guess, my convictions with somehow like arrogance or me thinking I'm better. Guys, I don't think I'm better than anyone. You know, I don't think I know more than anyone else. All I can ever do is speak about like what I've been through, all the fucking terrible things I've had to go through and how it transformed me. But I really would like to try and help other people understand that. And honestly, it bothers me a lot, that I see people who use divination, like readers, who haven't even like worked their own shit out, pulling cards for people. How the fuck are you supposed to be a guide for someone when you refuse to fucking get out of a toxic relationship? You know, like, and I'm not speaking for everybody because I have a couple of friends that I've met through YouTube who are readers who have channels, and I'm not talking about them. There's a couple people that I really value who ask me for readings, but guys, I'll tell you right now, with the exception of like 2 people that I really care about who are tarot readers. One of them, her name's Carrie. You guys should check out her show, Chaos Before Cosmos, if she's happened to be watching. But guys, I have readers who have been reading for like 20 years, way longer than me, come to me and ask me for a private reading because they say, oh, I can pull cards for everybody else. I can't pull cards for myself, though. You know how it goes. And truthfully, I don't know how it goes because I don't ever need a reading from someone else. I don't even need to pull cards really for myself most of the time. And to me, if you're a reader and you can't even read your own energy clearly, it's because you haven't fucking done a lot of the uncomfortable work about looking at yourself. So, I mean, what the fuck do I know, though? But, I mean, I never get tarot readings. Okay, all right, Yona, you ready? Oh, Amanda, stop. All right, Yona. What's up? What the fuck is happening? Good to see you. I'll tell you what, guys. The first thing we all need to do is give ourselves fucking permission to be happy, okay? And permission to want more for ourselves than what we told ourselves we can have. It's hard for me to believe that we're alive to fucking wake up and go to a job that we hate and that means nothing to us, or stay in like a relationship that we don't even like the person. It's really hard for me to believe that's what we should be doing with the rest of our life. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is the last thing I'm gonna fucking say. I hope everybody's listening. Hold on. Guys, this is for everybody. Everybody, please listen to me right now. Guys, we're all so afraid to do things, to try things. Guys, you want to know an uncomfortable truth? We all are going to suffer either way. We're all gonna suffer either way, no matter what we do. So fucking suffer for something worthwhile, okay? We're all gonna suffer no matter what. Suffer for fucking something worthwhile, okay? Pain is inevitable. Don't suffer through fucking just mediocrity, through giving up and saying, you know what, I hate this fucking guy that I'm living with. We don't have sex anymore. He doesn't even tell me he loves me. I'm not even happy with him, but I'm gonna stay. That's suffering for no fucking reason. Suffer for something worthwhile. Like, I don't know, the possibility that you could be happy by being on your own or quitting your job to actually go after something that could make you happy. Because I'll tell you guys, like quitting my old job where I made a shitload of money and I was totally miserable and I had to like compartmentalize who I was as a person. that felt a lot more like suffering than quitting that to do this for free and being like, holy shit, I have no idea how I'm gonna pay my bills. That's suffering for purpose. Or at least it felt like that for me. So. And I am kind of like a bit of a sadist. I do like pain. And that's why I'm never afraid to fall in love. But I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I am not gonna get myself trapped in a relationship with somebody I don't even like. And I'm certainly not gonna sleep with somebody that I don't even like. I'd rather just be alone. Alright, Yona, sorry. I just wanted to say that, guys. Please remember that. Suffer for something worthwhile, because pain and suffering is going to be inevitable. It's something we can't avoid. Just don't make it for nothing. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, I'm done waxing poetic, I promise. I don't sleep, alright? Amanda knows that. Trust me, I wish I got all my best thoughts at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Nope. Alright. Alright, what the fuck is going on with Yana? Spirit, why is Yana the way that she is? I'm just kidding, Yana. What do you need to know? Yona, you know what my armchair psychologist diagnosis of you is? There's absolutely nothing wrong with you at all, my friend. The only thing that's wrong with you is that you actually know how to make yourself happy. What the hell is going on here? Is this relationship? Yona, you're single right now, correct? And when I say that, that's for any of the death squad to answer for me or her. Bye, Rachel. Are you single? No? You're not, do you have a relationship right now? Bye, Nikki. I didn't know that. She does. Okay, Kaisa, clearly I'm gonna need you because I know that Yona won't give me much information. That's why this is showing up too. I just want you to know, Yona, it actually looks really good. It looks really good. I can tell you're happy. And I think a lot of your happiness comes from you. Like making yourself happy. Like it doesn't come you don't get it or look for it from someone else, which is, I mean, that's how you have a good relationship. This is what I want to say if you haven't thought about it already. I can't tell if this is advice or something you've been doing, so just take it for whatever it's worth to you, okay? I'm gonna read it as though it's advice, but you may have been thinking about this already. Figure out what you really want for your future, like in this connection. I think you're very clear about who this person is to you. You really like this person. You guys have like this kind of like cute childlike connection, not in a weird, creepy way. Like, Six of Cups is like, I mean, one of the messages is like soulmate energy, but it can also be an energy of like, I don't know, you guys just kind of bring out like the kids in each other in like a really cute way. You also might have had, they met on pan food. That's funny. Amanda, Kaisa and Yona, did both of you guys also just meet your boyfriends online too? No, she's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. Well, I'm not seeing that. But hey, Katie. Figure out what it is you want. The Three of Wands is about after you make the choice. It's about foresight for the future, like expansion of what you want. And I'm not saying tomorrow, but build something slow and stable, but with the Knight of Coins, understand what it is you actually are looking to build towards. Like, have there be kind of like an end goal in mind, if you know what I mean. And guys, that goes for everybody. I mean, if you're 19 years old, I'm not gonna hold you to this per se, but I mean, guys, if you understand what it is that you want, if you're looking to have a serious relationship, you know, it's one thing to like somebody, but it's important to know what you want for yourself. And obviously you want some room for some for some unforeseen things, but like, I think it's important to understand what you'd like your life to look like, hypothetically, with somebody that you want to be with, you know? What does that look like? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? Do you want to live with somebody? Because some people don't ever want to get married. Some people don't even really know what they want. They just want a relationship, so. Because, Yona, you're old enough, you know, I mean, what's this? You want me to? I'm gonna pull one card on this guy. What's this guy's name, Amanda? This guy likes you. He's got it bad for you. You make this guy fucking so happy. Daniel, I just want to let you know, Yona, whether you've had this conversation with him or not, you guys want the same thing, ultimately. But I think it's important for you to talk about that, depending on how long you've been together. Don't just assume people want the same thing as you. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, but what makes a relationship actually last after a couple months is complete clarity between two people. You know, don't be afraid to be like, tell him what you want, what you want to work towards with him eventually. Like, it's not, guys, when you've been with somebody for a couple months or however long, and you feel like you've really gotten to know them well, it's not a red flag to be like, listen, like, whenever it happens, but what I want is I want to build towards this with you. That's knowing what you want with someone and being clear. I mean, so just figure out what it is you want. And also, Yana, I'm gonna say something, and I don't know if you've thought about it or not. And I know that, Yona, I know that you know. Hold on. What I'm saying to you, Yona, please know that I know exactly what it is to have to think this, okay? Because you know my situation. He doesn't live by you. He lives in Germany, okay? It's important for you with this Three of Wands and the Knight of Coins to understand the reality of like, hey, what does that look like? Like, I hope you've considered what a future looks like with this guy if you live in two different countries. Are you, again, I'm not leading you, are you willing to move for him? Is he willing to move? How does that actually look for you two? So you can have like that actual connection, that real future together. And if I'm throwing a lot at you that's scaring you, I apologize. I just want you to know, don't feel overwhelmed if I'm making you, because he wants the same thing. As he loves you, you guys can make it work. But it's important you think about stuff like that, because, I mean, fuck. He'll move to Sweden this year. I like this guy. Well, I hope he has good manners, because I've met some pretty ill-mannered Germans. So, that's great. Because a lot of times we don't think about that. So, because what you don't want is to date somebody for 6 months who lives in a different place than you, and neither of you decide that you want to fucking move. So, it's good that he's gonna move to Sweden, because I mean, I'm not trying to start. I'm not trying to start any arguments here, but come on, guys. Clearly, fucking Sweden's better than Germany. Obviously, he's probably so happy he gets to move out of Germany. Of course he's fucking moving to Sweden. It'd be a red flag if he's like, come to Germany. Germany is way better than Sweden. Food is fucking terrible though. Yeah, it's beautiful. Is it better than Sweden? No, it's not. I'm sorry. I can say that impartially as an American who's not Swedish or German. Okay. Good message, Yona. I can't wait to meet this chap. Aw. Isn't she Spider Blunt? She's very beautiful. You should hear her voice. Ooh, do you guys want to hear a story? Are you guys ready for a Stefan story? It's kind of a scary story too. What's up? Aesthetic Delta. Appreciate you, man. It's great to see you. It's been a while. I actually found this jacket in the bottom of my closet. I didn't even know I had it. It feels very 80s punk rock. So it's actually like a UK brand. Panda, great to see you. Okay, you guys want to hear? You guys want to hear a story? My dad told me this story. I'll try to be quick. So for everybody who doesn't know, my father's a photographer. He's like a travel photographer. I grew up with like a dark room in my house. My dad told me this story when he was it took place in the 70s when my dad was backpacking through Europe in the 70s. Much different time period. He was backpacking in Germany. By the way, if this happened to me, I don't know what I would do. Well, first of all, my dad's kind of an idiot. And if you think I'm reckless, he's just ignorantly reckless, some of the choices he would make. He was backpacking alone through Germany in the 70s. And he met this couple when he was backpacking by himself, like this girlfriend and boyfriend. And they decided to go check out this like ancient, an abandoned, it was like a medieval castle. Like a really old medieval castle that was like in ruins. So he went with the two of them. I think they hitchhiked to it. And guys, it's the 70s. So no technology, a lot less people, a lot less accessibility. So they found this castle, and my dad said that it was like terrifying. It just wasn't good energy. It didn't feel right. And my dad would literally have to get slapped in the face by a ghost to like admit that there's something outside of what he sees. He's like a realist and he's a skeptic. They got there in the evening and it was just getting dark, and they walked around the castle, and it was just, he said it was just weird, and it was in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of fucking nowhere. It just, you guys know, something felt wrong. So they found this little courtyard in the center of the castle, and they built a fire, and they decided to like take shifts staying awake because they didn't all want to go to sleep like at the same time. So my dad took the first shift. And afterward, he woke up the guy, who I think was German too. Actually, maybe he wasn't German from what my dad told me. I think he was a tourist too, the couple. He woke the guy up to take the shift, and my dad fell asleep. And he said about 2.5 hours later, he said it had to have been like 4 a.m. Joe, don't spam, dude. He said he woke up in the pitch black, the fire was out, and it was smoking, and the two people just gone. Their stuff was there, like their sleeping bags. They were just gone. And he looked around for them for like 10 minutes. So I'm getting chills. He never saw them again, ever. Sorry, my face hurts from the chills. He never saw them again, ever. And all their stuff was there. I mean, they were backpacking, so, they were running light. Just gone. Never saw them again. he said that he was so freaked out that after he looked for them, and I mean, they're in the middle of nowhere. He said that he packed his shit up in the middle of the night, and like he felt like somebody was following him, and he started running, and he fell down like a ravine. I think the castle was like uphill, and he like fell down this hill like into a ravine, and he said that he like hobbled out till he found a main road, until it was like till the sun started coming up, and he never saw those people again. And he said it was the scariest thing that's ever happened to him. I actually asked him if he knew their names, because you know me, I'm a Scorpio. I like to do detective work, and I'm really good at it. I was gonna see if I could find them online. But I guess in hindsight, I mean, what the fuck do you expect when you sleep in an abandoned castle in Germany? So. I don't even know how I got off. Oh yeah, because Yona's dating a German guy. Okay. Damn, Aesthetic Delta, it's been a while. I haven't seen, you're in California, right, man? It's great to see you. It's been like a while. It's been a couple months. I don't think they were spirits. I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, I don't have any interest in staying in haunted places anymore. I told my friend Amanda, my moderator, my dad's house is like deeply haunted. So, Crystal, I have no idea. I have no idea that, I mean, keep in mind, this is quite literally 50 years ago. Actually, you know, guys, if I'm not mistaken, the reason my dad was there, I think it was like, it might have been 1970. My dad actually, it was during the Vietnam War. My dad actually got drafted in the Vietnam War, and he became a legal minister to avoid the draft, to avoid going to Vietnam. So like he got some kind of certificate to say that he was like a minister, an ordained minister, and then I think he went over to Europe. So smart guy, yeah. My dad would have a lot more harrowing stories to tell me than waking up alone in a medieval German castle if we went to Vietnam. Oh guys, everybody, please feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like a private reading with me this week, I actually have a lot of free time. I don't have too many scheduled. I offer half-hour readings for $40, and it's offline. It's through FaceTime, and I have hour readings for $75. And you can connect with me through my email or Instagram. So, and if you'd like to donate to the show through Super Chat, you can help me. You can help me pay for my my pipe that burst at my house last night. Advantage player, totally. Yeah, I was just saying. Oh, in person? Yeah, of course I offer in person. I mean, it depends where you are, but I mean, I travel anywhere. If you want to fly me out, yeah, I do. I mean, I do events, parties. I mean, I would do it in person anywhere, but of course I offer those. A lot of you guys, unfortunately, are not close by. All right, well, I'm in New York. Oh, in Northern California, cool. I used to live in San Diego a long time ago. What's up, Nicole? Good to see you. Would I let my client read me back? Like do a reading for me? Maybe. Oh my God. Thank you, Marianne. Duck. Marianne, thank you so much. You're so sweet. That's very kind to you. Maybe. It depends. I'm very particular about that. And guys, I don't really seek guidance. Well, one, I don't usually need it from other people because I trust what I feel with things. But if I don't need guidance, I usually don't ask for cards. You know, I always try to be really careful about saying this on my show. One, because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. And two, it feels weird to tell people. You know, people ask me all the time if this can predict the future, which is, I guess, kind of a dicey question. I mean, it's prophetic for me. You know, is it predictive for everybody else? Maybe. It's extremely predictive for me, almost in like a terrifying way, but it's predictive for me because I understand how to work with what I see and get, you know? And I don't think a lot of people do, so it's hard for it to be predictive for other people who of course have free will, just like me, so. Oh my gosh, Panda, you're so sweet. That was so kind to you. You guys are so nice to each other. You guys buy each other memberships. Wow, Spider Blunt, welcome to the White Dog Army. Panda, that was so nice of you. And thank you, Marianne. Thank you for that generous super chat. Did you call me a hot vampire? That was so nice of you, Panda. And thank you, Marianne. You're always so generous. Who should I pull a card for? I feel like I should pull a card for Panda. That was so nice of her. Yona, are you still here, by the way? Yona and Kaisa, are you guys still here? You guys are so quiet. I can never tell if my death squad is still here. Panda, what's your name, by the way? Guys, for everybody new, my show's always free. It always will be. I feel like I can't really help people if I charge the way I want to, but with that said, if you join my White Dog Army, my membership, you get priority questions on all my shows, and I always prioritize super chat questions. So if you want to donate it means a lot to me, of course. And I'll always prioritize your question. So, Claire, it's great to meet you officially. Oh yeah, I know the I Ching. I actually, Susan, I read a lot of it a long time ago. Yeah, and guys, if anybody wants a reading private, just email me or connect with me on Instagram. It's in my video description and on my channel page, my contact. Thanks, Baraka. Okay. All right, Claire. Ooh. This is Claire. Claire, are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? On Guitar Hero? You're in a relationship? It looks great. Is this... Ooh, you're gonna marry this person. Who's the water sign? Is it you or him? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I love this card, guys. I love the headband. Look at the headband on this guy. This is like my favorite tarot deck. It's the 1979 deck. He's a Pisces. Of course he is. Here he is. This is just the guy you needed. That's you and Amanda for sure. I've seen a picture of Amanda wearing something like this. I loved it, obviously. Claire, this is great. Claire, are you the air sign? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Hey Amanda, I have to tell you a secret. Actually, I guess I'll tell my entire death squad after the show, off air. You guys will find it funny. Okay. You know what, guys? If everybody doesn't know, everybody should really check out what their north node placement is. It's extremely interesting to know that. What's the advice for the relationship? All right, Claire, this is so sweet. You know what the advice is? Build towards stability. This is another marriage card, by the way. Sorry, this one. This is another card of marriage. Build towards something stable and real together, and do it practically. Fall is also significant this month, this year, fall. And you guys might move in together soon. North Node. North Node is like, Marianne, North Node is us operating in our highest frequency. It's like us on our highest timeline. You should read about it. It's really interesting. I'm trying to think what it's called. Does anybody know the name of that test you take? It's not where you are like ENTP. It's another. Is it the Myers-Briggs? I forget what it is. And it puts you in a certain category, a type of person. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like it's like a pretty long personality test. And each one has like a different name. Like you could be, is that Myers-Briggs? Like one of them's you're like the peacekeeper, the something. Is that what it is, Alil? Thank you. You guys should check that out, all of you. It's really awesome. Way better than fucking astrology. Hey, Kaylee. Yeah, Yona, Kaisa, and Amanda, you guys should take that Myers-Briggs test. It's pretty cool. Mine, I got the Challenger. That's my archetype. I'm the Challenger archetype. What's interesting about it, it kind of has some element of like North Node, South Node though, because it shows your personality type, like who you are. It also tells famous people in history, good and bad, who are of that archetype. And it shows different levels. Like if you're a level 1 of your archetype, it's like you living in your highest timeline, and then there's like a level 8, which is, they're always kind of horrible, but mine's pretty accurate though, my Challenger archetype. Oh, I love the Smashing Pumpkins. No, it's not Myers-Briggs. It's not Myers-Briggs then, because I'm not talking about the ENTP. Well, let me look it up real quick. Hold on. I got it, guys. I apologize. Not Myers-Briggs. It's called the Anagram Personality Test. The Campaigner. It's called the Anagram Personality Test. Anagram, of course, ENNEAGRAM. I would recommend everybody take it. It's kind of like the Myers-Briggs, but I think it's actually a lot better. It's a lot more accurate. But if you can, it's a good practice of being real with yourself, because a lot of times, actually I can. What song is this? Is this The Cure? No, it's not. Hold on. Who is this? I know you don't know, you're too young. It's driving me crazy. Guys, let me just stop my entire show so I can think of who sings this. Hey, do you know who sings this song? Vanessa, who is this? The Smiths. The Smiths. Anyway, yeah. Spider Blunt, I do Cash App. It's $WhiteDogTarot. But yeah, anyway, the anagram test, guys, when you take it, don't idealize yourself. I know we idealize our values and who we want to be. You take it in your own truth, and remember, no one else gets to see your answers, so don't idealize yourself when you're taking the test. Be authentic and real about who you are, and you'll get an authentic answer. So, Amanda, I'll send it to you. I'll actually send it to our group chat. I'd love for you to take it. Yeah, Marianne, you should check it out. It's spelled ENNEAGRAM. Thank you. Yes. All right. And thanks for all the super chats, guys. It's actually, like I said, I like it a lot more than Myers-Briggs. There's a lot more depth to it, I think. Spider Blunt, I'm sorry, I think you told me your name, but I forgot it. You just email me and we could set it up. That's it, yeah. Can one of my mods put my email in the video description? Or can one of my mods put my, damn, I forgot my email. It's the whitedogtarot@gmail. Yes, Samantha, it's in every one of my video descriptions. It's like the first thing in every video description. And it's on my channel page, my contact info. You just have to email me. Thank you, Yona. Appreciate it. Yona, you want to hear a secret? I couldn't tell if it was a green flag or red flag when Amanda gave me her email because she had to put the asterisk. She's like, I was 17 when I came up with it. Yeah, Samantha, just email me. And we can, I can give you all that info. Oh, Kaylee and I did a private reading. Kaylee, I hope you're doing great, by the way. Kaylee, how are things going? I feel like I have to ask that. I don't want to air all your personal stuff, even though you did come on the show and give us all kind of a chuckle. Kaylee, is it okay if I tell everybody? Because I thought what you were going through was Savannah, Georgia. I love Savannah, Georgia. I used to live in Georgia. I love Savannah, Georgia. My mom lives in Georgia. So poor Kaylee, well not poor, I'm not gonna say poor Kaylee, because Kaylee is fucking badass, and she's a strong woman, and she doesn't need my sympathy, all right? Kaylee found out her husband spent $10,000 on cam girls. So we were trying to figure out what we could do. And as I told her, I mean, damn, for 10 grand, she could, I mean, her and her husband could literally fly to any place in the world and have sex in the most expensive hotel for a lot less than 10 grand.
Before you finish that, take this card over there. I don't want to see this card, the wheels over there.
And I do want to just point out too, because I did a private reading with Kaylee. Kaylee is like a very beautiful mom. She's very beautiful. I can't understand for the life of me why her husband would prefer that route. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like if you, like most people in the world, if you gave them a check for the amount of money her husband spent on cam girls, it would like change their life. You could buy rice for an entire village in Somalia for the amount of money that was spent on cam girls. You're all vitamin D deficient. Good, Kaylee. All right. And guys, thanks for all the super chats. I have to say, I know it's probably bad for business, but I always enjoy doing this live stream a lot more when we don't have 8,000 viewers over the course of the live show. It was getting a little crazy last week. I mean, as many of you guys know, maybe 10% of the people who watch my show watch playback because I don't do sign readings. So, I mean, pretty much all my viewers are during my live show. We were getting like 8,000 people, which is a lot. It's too much. Are you guys closing? Are you closing? When, now? Okay. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, because I got it. I think they're closing soon. Read about it, crazy lady. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Rachel. I don't know about going viral. I don't even think that's really a wish of mine. I really don't care about. Well, I definitely don't care about being famous. I mean, I'd much rather actually be able to help someone make their life better in a meaningful way. So, like our friend Pranja. But, on that note, I do, however, I have so many ideas for this show. So, anybody out there who wants to invest in one of my crazy ideas for a show, or how to expand on this, please reach out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I mean, I think I already have a show that no one else does, but I have some other ideas that I think would be great for people, for all you guys, or that you guys might enjoy. So, but I got to keep them a secret until the right time. But yeah. Okay, guys, I have to go, I think. They're closing. Marianne, thank you again for that super chat. You're the best. And thanks to all my my channel subscribers, or my channel members. You guys are great. And Claire, congrats on your future wedding. Thanks, Emerald. And thank you, Crystal. Go watch Labyrinth tonight. Pranja, you're still here. It's so good to see you. I didn't know you were still here. Who are you gonna be in 5 years? Johanna? Whoever you wanna be. I can't tell you that. But Johanna, it just depends on what you want for yourself. Because I could tell you anything. I was just talking about this before. I'm gonna end on this. Guys, it feels insincere, or maybe not insincere. I try and be accountable for what I tell you guys with the cards, as many of you know. That way, when it actually happens, you can say, holy shit, Stefan. But I would never tell any of you where you're gonna be in 5 years, because there's so much free will involved in that, you know? It matters where you want to be, and you actually going after it, Johanna, because if you don't make any adjustments in your life, and I'm not saying this you're doing that, but if you don't have any ambitions, it doesn't matter. Okay? That's the whole thing with this, guys. When I see things for myself that I said like are predictive, they're predictive under the pretense that I take the right action and steps towards them to make and then it's predictive, if that makes sense to you guys. When I see things, they come true when I understand what needs to be done to get there. And that part is fucking crazy for me, truly. And it's not always easy, but okay. All right, guys, I gotta split. They're closing. And wish me luck. I have to go see if I can fix my pipes at my house. It could go either way. I gotta do it before it turns to 0 degrees because it's cold. So, much love to everybody. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. So.